Go live, finna go live. Go live, we finna go live. Go live, we finna go live. Say, man, y'all know what time it is, man. It's the edition. This the last 2022 edition of the Elite Mancast. We got about 30 shows in. We've been doing big things. We feeling good. Look at my partner them.
Yep.
They all out of town. They riding around here doing big things.
Elevation, baby.
Coach KD down there in Georgia, up on Savannah. You know what I'm saying? Mike out there at the bowling now. He down there kicking it with the family. And me, I'm
Yep.
still at the house, man. I ain't doing nothing. But man, we recapping this year, man. Recapping, man. We talking about a little bit, touching on all the subjects we talked about throughout the year, man. It's been wonderful, man. We've been having some great reviews. We got some great numbers this year, man. 2023, we're gonna try to bring something different, a little bit more extravagant for y'all, a little bit more in detail. Got to have more teachings involved, so we all can grow together, man. Because it's time for us to grow together as a unit and do our thing as a unit, man. Because I know one thing for sure: when you become a unit, a team, everybody gonna win. You know what I'm saying? With the right idea.
Yep.
So, man, you know a little bit. KD, man, how your holidays been?
Pretty good, man. It's truly wonderful to be in the land of the living, man. I'm glad about it. I'm glad to be where I'm at in life. You know, I'm glad to be able to travel and make some money and spread love and live life. You know, that's what I do, man. And I'm just glad about it. I'm glad to be a part of this man cast, the Elite Man cast. And tonight, like you said, we're going to recap what we done talked about. And guess what, man? It's for your own good. It's for our own good. It's iron sharpen iron, man. You know, we all grow together, man, and I'm glad about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mike out there. Mike down there with the family at the bowling alley. Mike, what you feeling like about this show tonight, man? We're going to recap everything and, you know, touch on some cases, man.
I'm feeling good about it, man. Cause we done touched on we had some real good conversations this year.
Yeah.
Every one of them has been worthwhile, but some have been even more worthwhile than others. So
yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
Just we're gonna start it with that alpha versus beta, man. That alpha male versus the beta male. You know that was a great top, man. I'm telling you, because at that time it was like it was the perfect timing because it was a lot of that emotional man stuff going on, that beta male stuff we was going on, man. And it was like, man, it's time out for the beta males. They so emotional. You know what I'm saying? You do what they want you to do. They act like they kids and start throwing tantrums and stuff and not being that man that they should be, man.
Yeah, it helped me, man. It helped me improve on my household, man. You know, like yes, my wife walks beside me, you know, and yes, I consider her thoughts and her opinion. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, is that I'm a man and I had to be the man and you know, help. As long as I follow God, she didn't have to. That's what that's what I had to be able to decide. I choose God. I choose Him, and whatever He instills in me, that's where we're gonna go. Hey, Kiki.
That works. That'll work.
Yeah. Kiki. Yeah, Mike. What you think about that alpha versus beta male, man?
Man, that was a great subject, and you know, I was listening to a brother a few days ago, and he was talking about the reason that there's so many people in jail. And excuse the way I put it, but this is the way that he put it out. It's because those bitch ass tendencies. There's too many men.
You can say that, yeah, because they got them girl tendencies, man.
Yeah, I just say it ain't the fact that they trying to be hard and being gangsters. Just they got those emotional qualities because they've been raised by females and they killing people over emotions rather than a reason. They're taking a life just because they they're in a bad mood for a minute.
Right.
The next day, your mood changes, but that person's still dead.
Yeah.
That's that beta mentality, man.
That's that beta mentality, man. And I'm telling you, man, it's still going down. They still out here with that bitch ass.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
man.
right.
Hey, boy, I tell you, man, we got to do better, fellas. We got to do better, man, because I promise you, if we don't start being more men and we stop showing less emotions. That's a woman thing. You gotta let them women have that emotional roller coaster. Now, the women, they don't even get emotional no more. Women be like, man, man, leave if you want to leave. Hey, boy, I'm good. I got 5 more dudes in my DM.
Right? For real?
Yeah, what's that?
That's
man,
it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, and that's for real, Kiki. And them dudes be trying to figure out, man, why she's single? Because you a woman. Yeah, you can. Some women don't like women.
Yeah.
That's it.
What
That's
say me and that what that sound like
Oh, that's right. We can't
man,
be afraid
crazy.
that we the fountainhead. We are the fountainhead. The women want us to lead. I was looking at it the other day. The whatever one, what's her name, Vivica Fox and all of them on, and they were saying they were trying to go at what TD Jakes was saying, that the women were aggressive these days and that they were down on the men or whatever. But that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? The men got to be men, you know.
No,
and
that's
the women want men to be men, but a lot of them not doing that.
Right, that's true.
But
and it's kind of hard, but I mean, it's hard to say that he's completely wrong or that he's completely right, because you got a lot of women that's trying to take on the masculine role instead of just being the woman, you doing your part and letting the man be his part. Because sometimes the man tries to lead, but the woman's stopping him at the door.
But you know what? Let me give you a little breakdown on that, Mike. The reason a lot of women don't want to be led, because the conversation that you have to them, it's not about elevating them. It's not about teaching them something. See, the thing about a woman who wants to be led, if you educate her on some things that she ain't never thought about, that's what I'm saying. That's where you gonna get that submission from. When that woman hears some words that she ain't never heard before, she hear you speaking in different. That's what the show is about: elevating your conscience, so you can elevate her conscience, and that way she can't. She gonna be masculine against a man when you a masculine man. You know what I'm saying?
Against a man being true. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's true though. If they ain't talking about nothing, it's kind of hard to follow somebody if you ain't really leading.
Yeah, if you ain't leading her, where you gonna lead her to? Where you gonna lead her to? Around the corner? To the liquor store?
Exactly.
they smarter than that now. They ain't gonna allow you to lead them if you ain't got no direction. So that's why I'm grateful for my wife.
You know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but that's man, I'm telling you, that topic right there, man, that touched a lot of spaces in life, man, and in this world, because a lot of men just haven't been men. They would rather, play the role of a man and talk about I'm the man because they got nice cars, they got some money in their account. They got on, you know what I'm saying? They look in the part of TD Jakes. They got on nice suit, but they don't know the knowledge. They don't have the knowledge TD Jakes have. They don't have the knowledge that Tyler Perry have. You can look the part all day. And some men think their money is going to buy the relationship. Your money is going to get you so far in a relationship if she's a real woman.
Yeah, she coming with her own money now. The money ain't the deal. That money ain't going to seal the deal no more.
Money don't seal the deal. But money really ain't never sealed the deal, for real.
Nope.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? False prophecy. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
man. That money ain't really never the money, not to no woman though. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Now you can get your old hood rat for with a bunch of chicks. You know what I'm talking about? you get your rat up out the corner with some zeros behind your name. Right. You know, a
and
real
she still got a side dude.
Hey, what y'all call them? What y'all call them, Mike? Lizard hound? Or
what, the lot lizards?
Lot lizard, yeah.
Those good old lot lizards.
Yep, they be crawling around out there.
And see, this was And this was another good one. I got another good one for y'all, man. I don't mean to jump subject, but say, can a woman raise a man?
Get your phone, hop on.
Wow.
Can a woman raise a man? See, we got a lot of feedback on that one because women was thinking that, oh, I can raise a man. You can raise an emotional man because you go through so many emotions.
Oh, you about to get them started now, Keith. You about to get them started now.
Yeah. And you know that goes right back to that bitch ass tendencies. Cause that same man that woman is raising is sitting there watching her beat up her friends, beat up men with her girlfriends, and hearing all this negative talk about a man, and now he's just repeating what he heard, or he's doing just what they talking about.
Right.
So it's like, how are you going to raise a man to be a man when you a woman? It's impossible. You can only go so far. But the thing is,
what they don't understand, even if they giving a man his just due, you know, that boy still want to see the man. Why you giving him his just due? See, kids in their teenage years, they want to see you lead by example.
Right.
Like my son, he'll tell you in a minute. Now, my dad is the truth. My dad is the man. Because I go in their household and I be, in their refrigerator, man, what's happening? Dude be all over there on the couch. Man, you ain't, bruh. Yeah, I know he don't want no pressure, so I calm it down a little bit, but you catch me on one of them good days, I go in there and fix me a sandwich I gotta put this respect that man in his house.
Who the real man is at this point, huh?
I
know what you mean.
But you see what Kiki said?
Men gossip just as bad as women. Don't do it. It's true. Men do. Hey, look at all these talk shows. You got men talking about what Kanye West doing. I could care less than a damn about him or anybody in his whole line. But that's all they're talking about.
Yeah,
you go to a barbershop and they're talking about that stuff. Like, yo, it's time to go to a different barbershop.
Yeah, they want.
I ain't been to a barbershop in a while.
But they think it's barbershop talk though, man. They think that's barbershop talk. Yeah. When we get into, and we get involved into some other things, to where in the barbershop we used to talk about how we gonna make some money. You know what I'm saying? But now they talk about people. Yeah. And just like Dale said a long time ago, small minds talk about people, man.
Yep.
Great minds talk about ideas. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. And if you ain't talking about ideas, how you gonna create something with your family or with some people around you? How you gonna win in your circle? And then instead of try to figure out why my circle ain't winning, because y'all sitting around, y'all not talking about ideas, you're talking about people.
Yep. And then you're trying to backbite each other, hold each other down. Can't let him get a leg up on you. So now that's that crab in the barrel mentality.
I'm telling you, man, it's for real, man. A lot of people see you doing great things, man. They start trying to figure out why. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or why not me? Why is he doing it but I ain't? Then they want to sabotage.
Well, look what Leanne said. She said she told the dude some stuff that he was supposed to keep a secret. He turned around and told me what I done told him. He was gossiping. He was trying to get.
Wow.
Now
he forgot who told him. Look at that, man. There go that bitch ass nigga.
Wow.
Say, can a woman raise a man? Can a woman raise a man? Boy, that's cold, man. He thinking he gossiping some new stuff to her. It's like, boy, I just told you this. Hey, man, when you get a circle of people who act like that, talk. You just tell one person. See, but the crew think you done told everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You tell one person, and it comes back to you. You know who it was. Stop dealing with them kind of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Even women. Yeah, even women. There you go, Kiki. That for real. He ain't got nothing else to talk about. He ain't got no conversation. Conversation is limited. Because he's not trying to educate himself. He ain't trying to learn nothing new. And that's the beauty of, man, when you learning something new, man, your mind expanding to realms that you ain't never seen before.
Yeah, you'll know when you learn something new, though. You'll know it because everything changes. You know, everything changes.
Right.
You're able to be a content creator. You're able to, do something different. It'll be evident. It'll be
Right.
evident.
Right. You got new ideas.
Yeah.
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 Man. And then it was the I remember this one now. The sexual trauma.
That was a good one, though.
Trauma that men be
Yes.
having in the bedroom.
Yeah.
But it was good.
It was, because it seemed like we got more conversation on that, because the women, they starting to see it. They see what the men going through, and most of the time it's just an emotional reaction. And in that situation, that's when a man is definitely emotional, because yo, what the hell going on? I can't do this. Yo, that's a traumatic experience. I mean, for real.
Well, what we got on that one, Coach? What we? That was Coach, man. Coach topic. Oh no, that was Mike's topic.
I was on that. I was on that because I was saying what I had went through, and my wife stayed beside me. You know, I think the diabetes and all that, and I went and got checked from the doctor and all that. And understand that I had to start drinking more water and you know, just be honest with what's going on. The depression or whatever going on in your life can affect you at the household. Like
exactly.
Holding in, you know, you can't hold in everything. The shame is in the secret. You know, you got to understand that that's where the shame comes from, with you keeping it and holding it as a secret. You got to share it with your partner. You got to share it with your wife, or you share it with your significant other. That way y'all can work together to be better. Better, not bitter. You don't be bitter in it and can't provide for each other, because that's what you got to do. I had to please her, and she's supposed to please me. If I ain't pleasing her, we got to find out what's going on. We got to find out.
That just caused more problems at the house.
That's right.
If you ain't pleasing the milkman gonna come knock. Hey, I got that milk over here, man.
Don't see you.
I got some milk over here, man. Wait, hey, is Kevin home? Oh, he not? Well, let me bring the milk in. I can bring it.
I wouldn't have
oh shit! It ain't even the milkman no more.
Kiki out of control. Kiki talking about now the Amazon man coming over. Yeah, I got that package for your wife, man.
Hey, that's why you see the smiling face at the door every 3 days a week.
Say, you gotta have communication, man, when your man ain't working downstairs with your woman, man. Let her know, sweetheart, I'm going through something right now. Before we even get started. I don't want to get you in the mood because, hey, this thing ain't right now. Let me go in here and talk. Let me go do something here. Jody, is that
Jody? To the root of the problem. You can always get to the root of the problem. You got to talk it out.
Exactly.
Right.
Jody,
you remember that? You remember old Jody?
Yeah.
Jody. Oh, that was they don't know about that. Leanne, that's some of that old down south in the country type of music. You can't be playing that.
Yo, that's the military shit. Yo, Jody done got your girl and gone. Yep.
Jody got your girl and gone, man. Say the high valued man. What you think about the high valued man conversation?
Go ahead, KD. Let's hear it.
That high value man was the one that when we say he thought he was all that, like the women think the money made the difference or something like that. I can't remember what that one was about.
No, high value man is the man we talked about. He has education. He's already at a status to where you're gonna have to either elevate your game, young lady, or you're gonna miss the boat.
That's right.
Yeah.
See, a lot of women, they feel like, oh, I put on these clothes, I'm fine as hell, and I'm gonna strut in front of this man with these 6 figures or 8, 7 figures. You know what I'm saying? And thinking that's gonna keep them.
Right.
But the high value man, he's educated and he will try to teach you something. But if you don't want to learn, you just want my check, I can't stay there.
That's right. That's right.
That's it.
That high value.
But the thing about it, I feel like we all should be high valued men in some sort. in some cases, you know what I'm saying? Because like I remember Mike was talking about we all beta males, but you can't. It's like I was saying that you can't be a dummy and try to be smart, but you can be smart and you can act dumb. So you can be an alpha male
exactly.
and know the beta man traits
and act like a beta.
There you go.
You can pretend to be the beta just for the moment, but then when she try to attack, that's when that alpha come out, and then he start with that educate. He start using his mind and beating that old thing down. You know, hey man, I can beat your thoughts up with my mind.
Literally.
I ain't got to put my hands up no more.
Exactly.
I can whoop you with words or with thoughts, and they ain't gonna be abusive either.
That's right.
Right, yeah, that's true.
Exactly. Shut it right down.
You say some men think that materialistic things gonna impress most of these women, but most of these women are impressed by materialistic things. You know what I'm saying? And that's right. Better not be scared to eat alone. You better not. You better not, because you'll run across a beta male and some alpha male clothing, and you think you got you a real one, and all of a sudden it's like hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I used to be a beta male.
There you go.
I think sometimes we all were.
Yeah. Because I wasn't educating myself. I wasn't putting myself in position to win. I didn't learn.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't. Like they say, you have to prepare yourself for the greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yep.
Kiki, don't you come on here with that.
You know, I saw some. I was listening to this talk a couple of days ago where a guy was asking a woman, and it was basically the same thing. This woman's like, "Oh, well, I can deal with a man who got making 600 over 6 figures a year and stuff like that because I earn 6 figures and I bring my own money to the table." And the dude was like, "Yo, but what you bring to the table, if money is all you bring to the table, then you ain't bringing nothing. Because a high value man, it's more than about money. It's like, do you bring him comfort? Do you bring him peace when he comes home after a hard day of work? It's things like this. It ain't got nothing to do with how much money you making, whether you making more or less. It's whether you can help me to get to the next level. What we going to do together? And if all you got is money or all you can do is dress sexy and prance around, it ain't enough.
No.
So that changed the whole conversation. So now you sitting on your side.
Yeah, both parties have to be willing to learn, man. If we're not willing to grow on educating ourselves on where we're headed, we're not going to grow together. You know, building the empire is all about teaching one, reaching one, teaching one. You know, that's how we build empires. We don't build empires by we both fine. Yeah, fine ain't never did nothing for nobody.
There you go. But that
that trophy wife and that trophy husband. Yeah, that ain't nothing. That trophy, I can take that trophy apart. There ain't nothing. Right. I'm gonna take a couple of screws out of it. It ain't even a trophy no more. Or it's gonna be a broke trophy. So yeah, man, that was a good topic too, man.
Gotta remain teachable.
Yeah, and walking in your gift. Walking in your gift. That was a good topic we had. You know, because that's what we all should be doing daily. At this age in our life, man, I feel like this right here. What's up, money? I feel like this right here, man. Once you get past a certain age, I remember we were growing up, women develop faster than men. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the woman, the little girls, they got these high school boyfriends, we junior high, you know, and when they get in high school, they got the college boyfriend because they develop, you know what I'm saying? And they was willing to learn. Nowadays, women feel like, these new age women feel like, hey, boy, all I do is gotta look good. I'm straight. Because this dude over here think because he done scammed the system on some bread, now he got her, but he don't know how to keep
it. Right. That's it.
Wow. Because he ain't educating himself, though. He not educating his woman.
And he just got money.
Just got money. And that money ain't enough. If you can't teach your woman nothing, man, if your woman feel like, okay, where is this going? When she say that, you best to run. Because she done already figured out an exit plan on when she leaving and how she leaving. She gonna create the argument so she can't. You know what? I'ma just leave. Baby, you've been thinking about this plan for about 4 years now because it.
Yep. They got
man.
her a bankroll set up, ready to go.
I seen that today, man. A woman said that. She said, "Don't need you." Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I seen that today. A woman, she was like, if I see the relationship is not growing and not going anywhere, she said, I come up with the exit plan months in advance so that I'll be, when it's time for me to just really get out the way, she said, I don't care what you say to me, I'm gone. And I believe that because I done seen that in so many situations, man, to where if a woman not happy, she just start thinking of stuff. Man, you know what? Picking arguments. Everything is a fight.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
When everything is a fight, that means she's not being stimulated mentally.
And that's what it takes, and physical. You know, you got to be healthy enough to be physically. You got to mentally touch them. You know, you got to understand their love language. And if you ain't understanding that, you ain't gonna get nowhere with it. You can't stimulate, and you can't stimulate their body. You can't stimulate their thoughts. You know, so it makes a difference on how you move forward in the relationship if you're not making it your duty, making it your duty. Yeah, that's part of your job.
Nah, that's a great, man, I'm telling you, great analogy because we feel like, I know most of us in the inner city, as soon as we get in a relationship, oh, you mine, so I can relax now. Yeah. It's like, nah, baby, it's time to work now. It's time to go get it now. That's where I done had to come up to now. That's where I'm at right now. Because in the beginning stages, I used to be like, man, you said we together. Yeah, we together, but because I thought you done did so much to impress me mentally. I thought you was finna write a book yesterday, man. When you talking about we together now, you done sat down. Exactly. Yeah. You ain't even doing what you was doing when we was getting it, when you was trying to get me.
That's right.
And that's what I had to learn. Everything yeah. That's for real. No new levels. And they always say levels get harder in the game. That's for real.
And I'm gonna step in right there. Levels get challenging. We don't want it to be harder because look here, I might give up if it's harder, but if it's challenging, I'm up for a challenge. You get what I'm saying? So it can continue to be challenging.
But the thing is, though, if the level gets harder, that is the challenge.
That's right. That's right. But
so she said right.
We speak about our words, our wording.
Right.
So that's one of the ones that I change.
Right. I got you. I got
it harder for me. It has to be challenging for me because I know I'll stand up to the challenge, and that's for me. That ain't for anybody else, you know. But we talked about that. That's one of the things I got better at. My wording, not being negative in my thinking. Not saying that harder is negative, but it's not as pushing to me. What I say? Go back to that one.
Oh, okay.
My last lecture, I knew.
She had left way before. Okay. She mentally left the relationship.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's the way
how it is.
Those the three though.
Yeah.
Say, boy,
it ain't never just spur of the moment thing. It's
Kiki
never.
be going hard, man. Kiki say, no, your love talkers don't like hard.
Girl,
you can't tell KD harder, Kiki. You can't tell him harder. Don't tell him.
I love talking for that.
Hey, look at what's happening. We just recapping all the shows we did throughout the year, man. It's been a great year. We done had over like 30 shows. We done got up to like thousands of viewers on about 3 to 4 shows. It's been good. We're coming back next year because we got to have these men hearing these conversations, you know. But I know how it is with men though, man. Them boys ain't famous enough. Them boys ain't rich enough. You know, they ain't talking about nothing.
That's all right.
What can he teach me?
Because guess what? Long as one of these sisters on here soon to be man, or tell their brother or their uncle or their cousin, their uncle, brother,
Right.
sister, cousin, friend, any
Right.
of it, they tell them somebody gonna get it, man.
But see,
Somebody.
you know what? I don't mean to cut your wisdom short, but you know what? The women, if they have this conversation, when a man starts trying to have a conversation, and then she's already like on it.
That's right. She gonna
She's
weed
like,
them.
oh no, Claire, let me tell you how this goes for real.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't mind more women on this show because a woman gonna check that man who don't have the clue.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna cut him at the gate. Hey, partner. Now I know some guys, man. You need to tune into this show, but I know some guys who's talking about something different.
That's right. They ain't saying what you.
Hey, yeah, man. We buried in love and hip hop. That's what I'm talking about. Hey.
Hey, but you know what? Remember the movie Think Like a Man? Remember how when the women were getting all this knowledge from Steve Harvey? And then when the men started realizing these women knowing something about our game, now they want to start seeing, they want to get the book and read it to be put up on game. Like, how do they know what we thinking before we do it? Now they want to find out. Now they're going to start tuning in to see where the conversation is going.
That's right. And we're not here to bash anybody. We're not here to talk down.
No.
We just speaking the truth, man.
Nope.
Personal things we've been through. Personal things that we know about. It gets very personal on here, you know. So and it's true. It's a true story. You know, I know I've been very transparent on here, you know, because I can feel it many ways. I can remember when I was just merely existing. I had no future. I didn't look down the road. I couldn't even see myself down the road. But today I've developed personally.
And that's an everyday task. That's an everyday task, bro. Personal development is every single day. You have to wake up with that on your mind. What's up, Miss Gail?
We go to 9:30.
Oh, she did.
They're speaking to you. She couldn't hear you. I got the mic on.
Oh, okay.
I got the input. They were saying hello.
Yeah.
We don't need them up for 30 more.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
But hey,
because now everything's finished.
Huh?
What we gonna do?
I ain't hear what you said.
I was just saying. I was just saying that we got about 30 more minutes, but she couldn't hear when y'all was speaking to her because I got the earpiece in the microphone.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she couldn't hear you. And it's all these people running around out here.
Right.
I was thanking Monica because it is passionate for me because I wish I had someone to which it was out there. I just didn't know where to look for it, for somebody to pour into me, for somebody to be real with me. Although I had my dad in the household, he would teach me things, but getting it from another man is so different. It's a different story. To hear from somebody else is different.
Okay.
It hit different. It hit different. That. So, you know, I'm just an open book, man. Like, because I really rather somebody find out now than find out when it's too late.
Yeah, that's just like with me, with things that I don't know, I put on 19 keys for my son. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that man there, he's knowledgeable. Like we got Steve Harvey, we got Tyler Perry. So I put on audios while we in the truck. Hey man, we finna listen to this right now. We finna develop our minds. We finna grow. All right, Dad. Because he know at the end of the conversation, at the end of the spiel, I'm gonna ask him, okay, what did you think about such and such?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that way he'll be listening for real. It's attentive listening.
Yeah, he can't jump out the truck. He got to hear.
No, we going 85, 90 miles an hour, baby. You ain't jumping out of there.
Right.
That's a good concept. See, I never thought about that. I can use that with my ball players, man. When they don't want to hear what I got to spill to, they always saying, KD preaching. No, I ain't preaching, man. I'm just sharing with you what I know, man. Because look, I do this because of this. I do this. I coach y'all because of this. I don't want you to make the bad decisions that I make. You don't have to.
Right.
You may see your dad 2-3 times a month or maybe a season. But you see,
KD,
it's something I'm gonna have to give you every day, whether you want.
won't you let them listen to them Dion inspirations since they like football? Okay, y'all don't think coach talking about nothing. I'm gonna let y'all listen to Prime.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly.
You gotta let them relate. Always try to relate something to because like we grew up, man. We was impressed by rappers, ball players, all of that. And the dope boy. So it was like either you're gonna be influenced by one of them three people.
That's it.
So
with
these young minds,
in the house or not, that's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. That's how we change it by putting that positive ball player. Same thing you were saying weeks ago. Then you put on the same Dion that he's talking about the same thing.
That's it.
So that way they can relate. They can relate to both of y'all. Now they're gonna be like, "Well, damn, coach already knew what he was talking about."
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
And that's where they'll respect you on more of a mental note.
That's right.
Right, because they see you different.
Definitely mindset, because if they're gonna give out what they putting in. If they listen to them rappers all day long, that's what they're gonna display. You know what I'm saying? Mentality.
Yeah,
right,
yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah, the dangers of conformity. I like that one.
That was a good topic
dangers
too.
of conformity.
Wow.
Getting comfortable in nothing.
That's right.
Right.
The goal
Just
is
running with the crowd.
Just running with the crowd. I'm telling you, man, I was doing that for so long.
Oh shit.
And didn't have not a plan, didn't have a goal. All I knew is that my boy and them just got some new cars. Oh, I got to go get me some new clothes. We all got new clothes. I'm riding with them because I ain't got no car.
Right.
Or the hoopty that I did have, it wasn't dressed up like theirs was dressed up.
That's it. That's it. But yeah, that's the thing, man. Be able to be a non-conformist is important.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to be a non-conformist, man. Can't be afraid to be set apart. To do something different, man. To be able to walk and be a content creator. Like we ain't got the phone. Man, that's loud over there.
Hey, Mike, you gonna have to put a mute button on that side.
It's distracting, man.
Yo,
the healing process. Wait a minute, the healing process. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that healing process. That's right. Oh, that's it. Blind leading the blind. That's right.
That's that conformity, man. That's that falling into that conformity. Just happy to be here.
Yeah, to be a part of something. But how many of you know that it's okay to be set apart? That's the thing I had to learn. It's okay to be different. That's right. Okay. As long as I'm doing something positive. I ain't got to follow. I can lead, but I did learn that I had to learn to follow in order to lead. But I had to be following something positive. Something that was.
But we didn't do that growing up, though. We didn't follow those positive trends growing up.
Yeah. And that's what had us veer off.
Yeah, it's so easy to go with that conformity, man. It's so easy to be negative because everybody's being negative.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we as humans, we're just like water. We're going to follow the path of least resistance.
Right.
And that's conformity.
Right. That's easy.
Easiest route possible.
Yeah. And that's a trip too, man. That's what's so crazy. And people feel like really, that it's cool to be, whatever the famous person name is. Oh, it's cool to be like them. And it's like, it's not, man.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really not.
It's like, how they get, what was the ball play? I forget the quarterback. I forget even who he played for. I don't follow NFL no more. The one that was walking around wearing dresses and stuff, making fashion statements.
Cam Newton.
Follow that. Yeah.
Cam Newton.
It's like, why would you want to follow that?
Yeah.
I can't.
Because Because the independent woman has beat them up so much.
Yeah.
That independent woman, that independent woman done knocked their head off.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, like, we go back to that, like we was going back to saying, can a woman raise a man?
Right.
That's the answer to
he's
that
just
question.
expressing himself. See, a woman, she'll say that quick. Oh, he's just expressing himself. No, man, that ain't what he doing.
No.
Hey,
he
but
ain't
think about
expressing himself. You don't let no boy do that.
Yeah, but then they'll say, "Oh, I want a man to show his emotion. I want a man that can cry." But then when you cry, now you a little wuss. It's like, is it? Let the man.
It's only reason I'm be crying because I'm thinking about my mama. That's the only reason I'm be crying.
Yeah.
Other than that.
But you know what? Really though, oftentimes I cry about when I think about where I come from and where I'm at now. It'd be like a joyous cry, like tears of joy, because I'm so grateful about how far he brought me, you know. But emotional, the thing about emotion, you can have an emotion, but you there's no need to stay in it. How can you move from this place? You got to move from it. You get what I'm saying? Like it's okay to get angry. But if you stay angry, you can't progress. You can't prosper. You know, so different emotions come, but emotions must come and go. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't dwell.
Hey, and you gotta live through all that stuff. It's like,
Go ahead. It goes back to another topic, which I'm a pigtail off of that. It goes to a topic we had on defining yourself and defending yourself, or defending or redefining.
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember that.
Defending. No, it was defining or versus defending.
Okay.
Because a lot of people have to defend their reputation. A person who's growing, he defines his by keep growing.
That's right. That's right. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't want to stay in one spot. So you take.
Now that goes It goes right back to what Leanne was saying.
Right. See, and that's big for me, Miss Leanne. Like I can remember vividly when I was merely existing, had no goals, had no, you know what I'm saying, no personal development, no reading. I wasn't even reading. I wouldn't even read the newspaper. You get what I'm saying? I was merely existing. That's a true story that happens to a lot of our brothers. It happens often, and we must stop it. We must make sure that they are able to grow, able to personal develop. Nobody else has to develop us. You know what I'm saying? Get help. We get help from reading, listening to video. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it is a part we have to play. We have to take initiative to do better. We have to take the initiative to research the researcher and research again. You know what I'm saying? And start letting that stuff be evident in your life, make it applicable to your life. That's what it is. So we don't want to just exist no more. And part of that is seeing yourself down the road. Can I be better than this? Can I be better where I'm at? You know what I'm saying? That's imperative that we're able to do that. I'm glad you said that just now, Ms. Leanne.
Yeah, and then you got the one where we said,
fellas, I'm signing off.
Huh? What did you say?
I was saying, sign off. I'm gonna have to sign off a little early.
All right.
I'm down to 5% battery.
We ain't got but 15 minutes left. We appreciate you for joining, man. Go enjoy the family.
Happy New Year, man. See you at the New Year, brother.
Bet. See y'all next week, fellas. And y'all be safe and have a happy one. Peace now.
Hey, all right. You be safe out there, Mike. Peace. Yeah, always. So that goes back to that right there goes back to what you were saying, the undisciplined man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What up, Van T?
Yeah, that undisciplined man. Like, and you know, with that one, man, I can remember you got to be dedicated to something. Determined to be different, dedicated, and then determined to be different. And that's how you become disciplined. You know what I'm saying? You start doing stuff consistently, you know, and because that undisciplined man that's a bad thing, man. That's a bad place to be.
Man, I had to think my friend who had started me on that self-development journey, man, I wrote her a real long letter and I gave it to her, and she was like, I really appreciate that coming from you, you know, because I was the type of person I wasn't going to express myself. If you did something good or didn't, I'd be like, man, whatever. Hey, you supposed to help me out. Yeah. But it's not like that, you know.
Well, that's a true story, bro.
But yeah, and I was just, you know, because I'm showing gratitude more these days because I'm grateful for the people that's in my life who helped me. You know what I'm saying? It's like me, you, Alejandro, Mike, and Van T, Ronald Smoot, Kiki, Lula, you know, everybody who help us, man, we all help each other grow because everybody's story, everybody's journey is different, but we can take parts of your journey and run with it and be like, you know what, I can grow from that. I knew what I was going through in that time in my life. So that way I can take parts of your journey, take parts of Van T's and Smooth journey, take parts of Kiki and Lula's journey, and keep on going. You know what I'm saying? And make myself better because in the past, I'd have been like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't going through none of that. But then now I'm knowledgeable, be like, you know what? This was my mama was telling me a long time ago. I'm telling you this, boy, so you don't have to go through it.
That's right. We wanted to experience it, man. I can remember getting so many lessons. You know, I grew up with my mother and father in the home and still end up going to jail multiple times. You get what I'm saying? It ain't getting raised by a single mother, getting raised by a beta male daddy. My daddy was a true alpha male. But guess what? He allowed me to live. You get what I'm saying? So when I turned 14, 15, I started making choices that they may not have been happy about, you know, and I got stuck in that life. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it's truly wonderful to be able to learn daily. I think that's big for me, you know, like just being able to, yeah, you owe me tonight, Kiki. You owe me.
You was hard-headed, KD. You ain't want to listen.
Hey, man, that's so true, so true, so true. You know how they say a hard head make a soft behind, and I used to get to whoop it, do it again next week. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, and that's what we gotta bring that discipline back in the household, man. You know, if you don't know how to communicate with your child to where they can, you know, slow down. Sometimes you got to bring that belt out. You got to bring that belt out sometime.
That's it. But a lot of folks get
for real
because of DSS and people in your business. But still, one thing I know for certain that's your child and you discipline the way you want, you know. So you know, teach them to keep it in the household and let them learn from it. Right. So when you give them a beating, when you spank their honey, you got to make sure they understand why they got that beating. You talked about that one time.
Yeah. You got to make them, and then tell them to elaborate it right back to you if they little. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Give me that right back. Why did you get the whooping? You know, and that way we can all grow from it.
That's right.
And then I like this one too. Now the weight of leadership, man. Because like it goes back to the beginning. This goes way back to the beginning. You know, the weight of leadership is the fact that once you get that responsibility, you got to uphold it.
That's right.
Because if you fall out, people gonna think of you as like, oh, I knew you wasn't real no way.
But see,
it's like I don't know if you look at EYL. It's Rashad and Troy. They teach financial literacy.
Wow.
And one of the guys, Joe Button, he was like, I'm just waiting on y'all to mess up. Or I'm just waiting on one of y'all in the circle, because that's what black people do.
Wow.
It's been a cycle for years to where as soon as we doing good, somebody got to self-sabotage the greatness that we have going on.
That's why you got to see yourself down the road and understand that you are great. So I had a saying one time, our great God developing great men. You got to believe that he developed you as great and go get what is yours. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody else sabotage how you live and who you are.
Yep.
Yeah. So, you know, anybody can talk down on your journey, but your story is your story, and your story is hooked to his story. That's where history comes from. His story. Your story hooked to his story, and he already saw you down the road. So you got to see yourself down the road. That's how you get better.
Right. Now I want to go back to this the healing process. See, a lot of us, we haven't healed yet. And the thing about it is we try to move on, you know, like that whole term, this is some whole terms out there that talk about, oh, how you get over one man, get up under another one type of business. It's like that's host talk. That's a host conversation. I'm gonna be real with you. That's, you know, like runny hoe quotes, you know, on Players Club. That's part of the running hoe quotes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you can't just jump into the next relationship if you ain't healed from the last relationship. If you still thinking about the last person you was with, I don't care if y'all having good times. I don't care if y'all everything is the honeymoon stages. But as soon as a serious conversation come about, now you finna bring who you was arguing with 10 years ago up into this argument right now.
Right. Because
you ain't even got past that last person yet.
Yeah, most men ain't willing to unpack now. That's one thing. We ain't willing to help you unpack. So you got to get rid of that baggage before you come to the table.
But the thing about it is, most men are not even healing themselves.
Woo, that part.
See, that was me. I wasn't unpacking. I was taking this package. Okay, I got 4 other baby mama. Come here. Oh, y'all coming with me too. You know, and it's like you can't bring everybody from back there up to this right here, to this point.
Everybody can't go.
Everybody can't go. Figure you out first. Ain't that something?
Wow, figure you out first. Yes, sir.
That's for real. That's the truth. Find out who you are for real and find out what you want out of the relationship, out of the lifestyle, out of all of that, man.
And where do you want to go? Where are you headed?
With this person, though.
Huh?
That's the conversation you got to have with somebody that you want to grow with.
That's it. So tell me this: how you know if that's the person you want to grow with? It's from the conversation, right?
Well, from the conversation, from the serious conversations. Let me say that.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta have them serious conversations. See, we can have a conversation all day, and we can be talking about absolutely nothing.
That's right.
But when we get to that point of say, you know what, baby, let me ask you this. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And what are the steps that you're planning to take to get to that destination?
Right. And so what I used to call it plans, goals, and intervention, right? So you got a plan. You know, we always write our plan out, speak it, you know what I'm saying, so it can come into existence. You have a goal that you set, specific steps you're taking to get there. But when one of those goals don't work, you got to have an intervention.
Yeah.
Or something, an alternate plan for that goal, that certain goal that you set. So you got to have plan, goals, and intervention. You got to be willing to go through the process, though, and execute the plan. So see, all that stuff, me out about 3 years ago, I had to take a step back from relationship until I got me straight mentally. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's big.
Yeah.
Talk about goals and aspirations. Are we going to be able to complement each other? Ooh, compliment.
You know what I'm saying?
Compliment. That's it.
Yeah, man. And because you're not completing. See, a lot of people thinking, "Oh, you complete me." No, baby, you complimenting. I just want you to. I need you on my arm to compliment this arm. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because I have to be complete. Just like Luna said, she had to figure her out before she even got to the next stage. I can't move forward.
That's right. How can I love you if I don't love myself? If I'm putting
how can I can't be complete. I have to be completely healed, completely figuring me out. You know, you'll never completely figure yourself out, but you have to be at a happy space to where it's like, okay, I'm done with that. I feel good. I released it. I'm moving forward now.
Yeah. Shout out to
a lot of times. Go ahead.
Shout out to my friend Olivia Shepherd. She gave me a sweatshirt that said heal, transform, and grow. So I got to give her a shout out for that, because when I purchased that sweatshirt from her, I understood that I was still in the process of healing. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we always think, okay, I'm good. I got a job now. I don't smoke no reefer no more. So, okay, I'm good. But it's still a process after that.
Right.
personal development, the growing part, the transforming part.
That's every day.
Yeah.
You have to have a disciplined mindset.
That's it.
And you have to be ready. And then what we had next, breaking the glass ceiling was a good one too. We had talked about that. Because it's really not a glass ceiling, it's your belief system. Breaking your belief system. That's where I took it.
Yeah, yeah. And
breaking your glass ceiling. Yeah, that started at a job. That started in the workplace.
Yeah.
Because it was women trying to get to bigger positions in the company. So they was trying to break these glass ceilings that these false prophets had going on,
That's right. If you change your mind, you go high as you want to go, right? If you set your mind, there's no limit. So
that's right.
The saying I had was no limit when God is in it. As long as you consider God and he got his hand on it, it ain't no limit.
So I had a question today. Somebody asked a question today. How big is your mind?
Ooh.
Ooh. And the answer was infinity.
Wow.
That's like, how big is your mind?
That's remaining teachable. My mind ain't no limit on my mind because I'm remaining teachable. I can continue to consume and learn and receive and research and research and research. Yeah.
Yeah. That's for real.
That's it. If he
and that's what we do, man. And definitely got to fight that temptation. Remember, temptation was Alejandro. That was a good one for him. That was a good one though, because you get the more famous or the more responsibilities you get in your role as the person that you are, you're gonna get more and more people that want to be a part of that circle. You know what I'm saying? And some of the women gonna be fine, and some of the men gonna be fine. So we have that temptation in us that's it's like, hey, I don't know, boy. I gotta I'm gonna have to think this one out, man.
Yeah. I guess what's big for me is when I remember, I keep going back to that. When I can see the evidence of how far I've came, and how far more there is for me to go, then all that extra don't get me no more. It used to distract me a lot. It was big, but now I'm definitely better with it, because I continue to face it head on.
And I had to realize that I'm talking about this was like within the last couple of years that some women came in my life just to distract me.
Yeah.
So that's why now I'm so guarded about who I let in my life. Who I've gotten to ask, hey man, are you dating? Can we? I'm like, right now I'm just chilling. I don't want to do none of that right now. I'm just chilling.
Because guess what? You still doing you. Personal development. I see it every day, man. Like even from last year, you better than you was last year, bro.
Right. The conversations have changed.
It's evident, man. I don't care what nobody say. Who know you? They can know you longer than me or whatever. But I know for a fact that there's evidence of your change within the last year. So that's good in itself,
Yeah.
So just keep pushing,
man.
keep climbing.
But man, like I say, but I appreciate these episodes we have, man, and I promise you next year we're gonna go in more depth, rather, let me say that, in more depth about the things that we need to grow from, or we need to heal from, or we need to grow with. You know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be good over here because it's all about growth. If you're if this ain't your tribe, it's like find your tribe season, man.
That's it.
And if we're not your tribe, that's cool. We can appreciate that honesty, transparency, but we're about growth over here. That's why it's the Elite Mancast. We've had one woman on here. Oh, Miss Kiki. Miss Kiki done sat on the panel. We got to do more women and men topics too, though, so we can bring more women on and have this real live conversation, man. A real live conversation about each other, helping each other as a unit grow, find your tribe season. Yeah, that's for real, Lula. That's what we doing out here. We making sure that we get with the right people so that we don't have them confusing moments. Broke the glass ceiling. Boy, I tell you. She on it tonight. Make sure ain't no margaritas in her hand. We're gonna have to bring you on the camera.
That's right. That's right. You
know? Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all once again. Y'all know we gonna do this every Wednesday, 8:30, because that's what we do. 8:30 Eastern time. Let me say that for all you Central and Pacific people. 8:30 Eastern time. That's what we do on Wednesday nights. We growing, we having fun, we collaborating with great minds, and we found our tribe. We finding our tribe over here. We finding our tribe so we can come alive and get this money to rolling in. Because without a great mindset, you will not get the right check. Promise you. Yeah, without the great mind. Now you can have a mindset. It might be for a crazy check though, but you got to have the right mindset to get the right check, man.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Until the next time, y'all, we appreciate y'all, man. To recap, Happy New Year. Well, my New Year starts March 29th, baby. Let me let y'all know. See, me, with that New Year stuff, I got new thoughts, man. And every year, you can't say Happy New Year in January because the new year for you starts when you come to new age. Not your old age, your new age. Yeah. I'm going back to I'm pulling my 19 keys up out my bag. Yeah.
That's it.
You gotta remember, man, we growing into a new age. So you can't say I'm getting older. You're getting newer. You've never been the age that you're gonna be next year. You've never been that age before. So you get into a new age. If you keep getting that philosophy of killing yourself, if you want to get old, go ahead and get old. I'm getting new. Me, myself. I'm getting new. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Come on, Aquarius. February the 2nd. Yeah, I'm getting newer because I've never been that age that I'm going to be this next year. You know what I'm saying? And
awesome.
The new year starts when you was born again. Don't let nobody fool you about January 1st. There's just some more money things. There's some more benefits of that cash coming in their pocket. That's what that is.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Hey.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. KD, be safe out there, man.
Peace.
All right.
Later.